Hello there, Sagittarius. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 14th through the 20th of January. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I, of course, have the card of the month, Mindfulness. This is the Petalite, which is a really cool looking stone. I believe it's the gray and white up behind the beautiful Buddha. So yes, indeed, remaining clear and conscious about what we're talking about, what we're doing, and who we are, and about our body and what it's doing, I think is where we're talking about our mindfulness. Just being aware is a very good thing. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you these cards. This is the deck I have, the Alleyman's Tarot, a section of it that I'm using that pre-programmed for you. I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out so that we can go in deeper on this conversation that we're having. So let's go ahead and talk about what's happening, all right? So we have passion ignited. So this doesn't have to be a sexual passion situation. It does definitely look like that for her, for sure. But I will say that it is very much so about whatever you're into. You know, if your work is getting very exciting and interesting for you, you are full on in. You are double foot jumped into that situation. Your passion is ignited. Ta-da, right? It's about as plain as it can be. So this could also be a new diet, a new exercise routine, a new favorite movie. It could be a new favorite show. It could be anything that you're super passionate about. You're telling everybody, even when you're standing in line, hello, check me out. I got this. Wait, have you seen? Yeah, you're that person, and that's okay. I mean, it's wonderful when we get bit by the bug that's such a strong bug, and that we have the intensity to share far and wide what we know and what we love. It's good. I don't think it's a bad thing. 6 of Pentacles is here. It wants to say, hello, you have some really beautiful things. This is an opportunity to want to share what you have, knowing that, of course, that you don't actually have to share your money to be useful and helpful to somebody. So you might be able to do some charity work in some other way, whether it's tutoring somebody for an hour that can't afford it, knowing that they need it and that you can do it for them and that that's a good thing. Cool. But you don't have to give them physical stuff or physical money, right? You can do something else, and that will be very beneficial. Okay. So do hang in there, do hang on, and know that this is cool. I like adding this to your passion. It's wonderful. Yay. Let's talk about the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is also here, saying that sometimes we get ourselves into a position where fear dominates a situation. The 2 of Swords, this one is like a freaky guillotine situation. You have a sword down here and a sword up here. How that's going to work, I'm not really sure, but certainly something's going away. No wonder you're afraid, right? Guillotines. Please be aware that it doesn't have to be all that. What's also true is that it's all reflected here in the water. This is the line that shows me that all the mountains are reflecting. So this is all there really is, and the rest is a reflection. So that's super interesting, right? When you look at it like that, you go, oh, okay, it's only one, which would be then the Ace of Swords. Haha, the Ace of Swords. So it's the reflection of power to you that scares you. Interesting. So don't be afraid to be in charge. Don't be afraid to learn new things about how to be in charge. You will make mistakes being in charge. That's the goal, and that's the deal with being in charge. There's some really beautiful things about being in charge, like, you know, asking people how they want to fix things and then letting them. You don't always have to have all the answers. So let other people do what they need to do to be in charge of their own selves, and that's a good way of being in charge. Hey, Cool. So look at that from a different perspective and step through the fear that you've created for yourself by looking at it from that other perspective, you know? So, yeah, don't be afraid of being in charge. Being in charge is okay. Next, where you're blocked, foundation achievements. So, something about what's going on for you, could be at home or otherwise, is not quite right. You want to double check things, make sure all the candles are blown out. You want to make sure everything at the home front is safe and secure before you walk out the door, because something's going to go funky. All right, we want to make sure that it isn't due to anything you did. If it turns out to be a water issue, then it's certainly not going to be your fault, but you will have an issue with it, and it will be something that puts you in a position. Okay, be aware of that. It's going to suck. Sorry, but you will find a ways through it, and you will find strength. All right. We have that 4 again. 4 of light. I will call him the 4 of light. Also, I find him to be very foundational. He has a square behind him. So he has also a little bit of that Emperor energy. I'm excited about that for him. Take it. Take that bit of control, that power, that intensity. Know that it's actually blocked, right? So taking it honestly is going to be difficult. But it's interesting that if it's foundational and full of light and whatnot, and this card also showed up as blocked. We're looking at both of these cards as blocked. Both of them have something to do with sky and light, and they're both blocked. So yeah, there could be some real stuff going on. This is foundational. Your home is a foundation. Yeah, we want to stay cognizant that things are probably going on at the home front. Be careful. When the devil showed up, do not sabotage yourself in the situation. Don't make it worse. Don't make anything worse. Don't rush to judgment on the situation. Look for a proper solution for the moment and see where you get to, but don't overdo it and make everything worse, okay? Cool. So now then, our solution is solar plexus. This is the 3rd chakra. That's the one below your heart. So it's the space between your belly button and your heart. So there's that spot. And what I was taught, not everyone was taught this, and I appreciate that, but if you have another version, you want to go ahead and put that in the comments below, do it. But this 3rd chakra carries emotions and feelings and memories. So there's a lot of things that can happen in that space. Be aware of that. It's part of your solution. Maybe you need to remember something from the past so that you can apply it to what's going on right now. Certainly, it might have to do with those relationships. Once again, this little dude is showing up to say, guess what? I'm still around. Check me out. This could actually represent your personal ex. So interesting, right? He's got a couple of cups on fire. I think he's still interested, even though 3 are falling over. He's still interested. He's still on fire for you. That's nice. I appreciate that thought, but he doesn't seem like he might be a winner for you. I mean, what did he do with the shaving there? It's an unclear image of what he's wearing there. I cannot tell you. I mean, what do you see? It looks like he's wearing a tube top or something. It's confusing. He's very strange. So, lots of hair. That's what we know that. So, by all means, pay attention to what you got going on there. And if this still seems attractive to you, go back into the memory banks and figure out, was that really a good thing? Or was that maybe not such a good thing? Okay? So, we are using our memories to deal with everything else that's going on in our lives. We should also circumnavigate the problems that came up. Okay? Good. And we have the Knight of Rings. the Knight of Rings is really kind of a cool dude. I like it because he's a fighter. He will fight for that ring. He is going to put people to death to take that thing away, you know? He's not going to put up with nobody. And I want to say no bones about it, but he's a skeleton, so yeah, there's plenty of bones. So it's really about achievement and pushing forward and paying attention to use your memories and keep your eye on the prize, okay? This is really about keeping your eye on the prize and not getting distracted. Don't let anyone pull you away from where you're really wanting to go. Fuzzy guy with the 5 of Cups. You can remember the past relationship for what it was. Look for the honesty in that moment, all right? And don't destroy your life. That's going to be blocked, which is good news, but I still think you have potential to do stuff. Don't do it. Keep your eye on the prize, okay? You're going to do really well if you can just keep this going, all right? Momentum is key. You're doing great, Sag. You've got this, okay? Hang in there. We'll talk soon about the 21st through the 27th. I'm excited for this. I'm noticing right now, as I keep looking at the cards and the ones that I have waiting to come out, that there were very few, if any, of a certain section of the cards. And I'm excited to see how that plays out, because that's neato, all right? It means that there's a lot more certain stuff going on, whether it's emotions and mental stuff going on. So that's cool. I'm good with it, and I just was noticing a pattern. So hang in there. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you so much. Want to help you. That's what I'm here for. And we'll talk next week. Thank you.